JC Tran entered the main event final table as the chip leader and with the most experience at big live final tables. But unfortunately for the Sacramento native, he was never able to get any traction and was ultimately eliminated in 5th place for more than $2.1 million. Card Player TV brings you a look at his post-bust-out press conference, in which he talks about being card dead and his disappointment with some of his play at this final table.
Well, you know what? I definitely didn't expect this. Finishing 5th was definitely, possible in a lot of other ways, not the way I went out. I don't know if you guys saw the hands, but I had 0 pairs the whole day. Ace King once, Ace Queen a couple times in really tough spots. To be honest, I'm not 100% happy with the way I played, but when you're on the bottom end of the cards, you're faced with tough decisions all the time, and you just got to make the right one, and when you do, you just got to win those. And I wasn't for sure prepared for coming in extremely card dead, and there's no excuse, but it really sucks to play poker that way. I think we catching hands makes the game a lot easier. When you don't, it's tougher. But you know what? To be honest, I'm not really disappointed. I just think it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. I got bigger and better things just going to come, and I got my daughter due in a couple of weeks, and you know what? I take the best from it, and I just move on, and I will guarantee you guys I'll be back.
JC, you said in your own words you weren't exactly happy with how you played. What would you have liked to have done different? Is there any hand in particular that stands out that you didn't like?
I think the A7 against Mark was borderline. I felt like when I 3-betted him, I felt like there was some money jump equity, to ICM there. And when he jammed, I asked myself, what range of hands did he jam with? And by then, I'm sort of pricing the call with some of the range that I would assume that he could possibly jam with. But I definitely could afford that hand. I think that's the one that kind of made things turn around a little bit. I did build up some momentum at the time, chipped back up a little bit, but other than that, I don't know. It's like I said, it's tough when you're not catching the hands, and I guess it's easier to play kings and aces, etc. But it is what it is. Got to move on. I learned a lot. This is a position that I learned how to be able to manage a stack better than the card did. I didn't come in with that plan. Definitely didn't come in with that plan. Like, what are you going to do if you just caught nothing the whole day? I did not.
JC, there were a lot of people who were rooting for you because you're probably the most well-established pro, and you winning may have validated that skill argument. Do you think that's, you played with these fellas, in many cases they have less experience. Do you think that's overrated?
Yeah, definitely. I think I think when you're playing a tournament to this extent, 6,300 players and change. You play 7 days of poker. I don't care how hard the deck hit you. You got to do something right to get there. And the other 8 guys, they like I said, they all have a chance of winning regardless of what their stack is. You learn something each and every day along the way as you play, regardless of what skill level you are, and everyone seemed to have gotten better over the 7-day period. I never underestimated anyone. I just knew I needed to go in there and do what I needed to do. And like I said, I never planned of going in there extremely card dead. This is probably the most card dead I've ever been in any final table.
Today was clearly a tough day, but what's been the best part of this experience for you?
The best part, what you do is you take what you can and learn and move on and be ready for it the next time around. And if I'm back in a similar position next year at my final table, I will guarantee you I will do a lot better. And you know what? Hopefully it's soon.
Make sure to stay tuned to Card Player TV as we bring you more coverage of the 2013 World Series of Poker main event final table.